Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode.
So I'm learning to cast a vision and to be out loud and upfront with where you're going and what the game plan is. Yesterday when I met with corporate and telling them like, hey, here's what we're doing. Here's what my location's doing. Here's what the next location's doing. Here's what we're going to do for location 3, and then launching into 4, 5, 6. And not keeping goals and dreams a secret. It's tempting to do because it's a little bit about my background. I've been an individual contributor, a consultant, a contractor, and I'm very used to like quick hit, in and out. You get hired for a short 90 days, 180 days, 360 days, whatever, and then you're done, and you have to go upon your next gig. And so my career ambitions have always been held close to that, because whenever I've shared them, people think, oh, well, you're overqualified, we're not going to hire you. Or like, oh, that sounds great, you're not going to be interested in what we need you to do today. So we're definitely going to cap you and keep you in this role, because you're thinking on a 5-year goal, but you're trying to squeeze it into a 6-month time frame. And that might cause friction or rub people the wrong way, or maybe too aggressive. And that's how I interpret it. That's probably not the reality, but that's how I've interpreted it. And now as an owner and an operator, not an operator really, my manager is an operator. He gets the credit for the operation. As an owner and the visionary for these studios that we're accumulating and assembling, which are different, my job is to share with people, hey, here's where we're going, here's what we're doing, to be a broken record and repeat myself over and over and over, to let corporate know what the game plan is, to let other franchisees know, like, hey, this is what we're doing, here's where we're going. And one perk of that is corporate say, hey, this is great. There may be someone you could talk to, he's a franchisee, he's considering selling. Brokers are calling in and asking if they can take some listings. And like, we don't really know what to do at corporate, but like, if you're buying them and you're wanting to like get more units, like we can shortcut the broker and save you a little bit of money. Like, heck yeah, let's do that. I'm not here to get my one and done. I'm not here to get my 3 and quit. I'm here to build a mini empire, spread the love, overpay everybody in my sphere, and what I'm looking for is expand my presence, to get a microphone and to share my testimony, as well as, I don't know, this may turn into my own brand at some point. I don't know. I don't want to go outside the current system, but I want to be a player and a mover and a shaker, and I want to expand the current system and my sphere of influence so that more people are listening to uplifting, positive, and encouraging messaging, to have a hope, a future, a career, a life trajectory, to see the testimonials and the feedback and all that we're doing. We've got an incredible product. We have an outstanding staff. We have a tiny microphone, and we are terrible at broadcasting all that we're doing in the world. And that's fine. That is our issue. That is something we can control. We can dial in, and that is a good problem to have. Out of all the problems a business can have, insufficient self-promotion is probably the easiest one to fix. And so all that to say, telling corporate, like, hey, looking to buy more units, looking to tackle these growth issues, like, okay, great, we can solve that for you. We can get you new territory. We can help you with current territory or existing territory, but tired owners are looking to finish up. And if I were just like, oh, I have to figure this out on my own, I'm gonna be a one-person show. This seller, for example, they would go out, they look with the broker, they'd probably get squeezed. It would take a year for a deal to close. It takes 6 months for due diligence. And so it takes 6 months to find a buyer, 6 months to actually do the deal. And just by being vocal and about my mission and my objectives, I am top of mind when it comes to other people wanting to finish up their existing. I'm going to stop there. People know who to go to when they have this problem. That's me. Let's go. And so by hiding my goals, no one can help. No one can think creatively. If this if these ambitions and these objectives are in the back of everyone's minds, like, oh, okay, Nathan's wanting to do this and go to this city, go to this territory. When they're torn between, should I move to this part of town? Should I take this job? In 2 years he'll be at this point. They don't know like what they should trust or what they should go with. But it's like, nope, this is where we're going. This is what's on the horizon. I can help shape other people's lives selfishly for my goals, but selfishly as well, so that their goals can get accomplished along the way. Everybody wins when everyone has a plan, everyone has a purpose, everyone has a trajectory. Being vocal and being known for what you're aiming to accomplish helps everyone. And you need to have the steps and the mindset and the action steps to get there. That's the learning. That's where we're going. I got to quit here because there's something I got to finish up in person. Thank you much. Let's rock and roll.
This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY due diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.